to our corner, our little corner of the internet called the Mustache and The Beard.com. Two great geeks, changing the world, one post at a time. My name is Louis Matos, otherwise known as The Mustache. I'm the co-conspirator and co-contributor here at the Mustache and The Beard.com. And this is our Red Capers video number 4, and where we talk about geek culture, genre entertainment, and all the little things in between that make life worth living. Joining me today is my buddy.
It's Junior Figueroa, a.k.a. The Beard, coming to you live from Puerto Rico, where the women are hotter, the beaches are wetter, and the martinis are drier. Booyah!
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 Oh, we forgot the pots and pans. Oh, well. It's all right. We've had a couple of challenges here today. We had no lights for a while, no water. He didn't have any water in his house for a while.
So I have not bathed for 2 days. That's why Lewis is not getting a little too close.
As you can see, the flashing clock in the back, it's because we just got light back and we were like, let's make a video quick.
Before the power goes again.
Yes. We're prepared, though.
And we're indoors instead of outdoors because there's karaoke going on outside. Now, if it was good karaoke, we would have let you hear it. But it's bad karaoke. And I remember the words of a wise minister who once said, if you can't sing, for God's sake, don't sing.
All right. So, we have a lot to catch up on because I've been out for a while. We did all of our posts, though.
He went to Tennessee to chase women. And he caught some.
Ooh. Somebody's been telling. Ooh. Don't I wish? All right. So, we're back. It's Sunday. We've got our Red Capers number 4. We haven't the last video that we had was an autopsy video, but we'll be talking about that. Let's go through everything that we've missed.
Right.
So, Red Capers number 3 was our last video, and that, was the last time we had this conversation. And then we had 2 successive posts where Junior wrote about Crisis on Infinite Earths. Right, so the Arrowverse is going to now have their event.
And I gave you the schedule, the part 2. I presented the schedule, so there is no excuse for you to miss it. If you miss it, shame on you. Shame, shame.
We're excited. We are enthralled. We are enervated at the fact that it seems like it's going to be something really cool. So, can't wait.
Can't wait.
All right, and then we had our autopsy video number 2, where we talked about the boys.
The boys. We talked about the boys.
The boys,
yes. We talked about the boys. Yes, we did.
We really liked the show.
Yes, we did.
If I recall correctly, you gave it 4.5 star.
Right.
Grey Geeks. I gave it 4 Grey Geeks.
Mm-hmm.
But we were both recommending it highly.
Right, and we're looking forward to the next season. So we recommend that if you have not seen our autopsy video, watch it. Watch the first season of The Boys. And stay tuned and check out the second season. We will let you know when the second season is coming out. We will let you know as we get more information. We will pass it on to you.
Awesome.
Because we're like that. Because we love you. Honestly, we love you.
I'm a little disappointed at the amount of people the views that we've gotten on that video. So I'm going to say that out front. All of our videos have been over 100. We have our first video, was viewed 300 times. So
and that was Carrie and
I know my sisters.
And that was Carrie,
just putting it on a loop
and Nancy,
watching it and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
We thank you very much for that. But the boys, I know it's a long video. It's an hour long, but
we're funny.
Just wondering.
We're funny like that. What
happened? And so nobody has said, you guys sucked at that video, so blah, blah, blah. So, you tell us and we figure it out.
What it is
it's an outlier.
All the other videos have been over 100 views. This one only hit 80. So 20 of you people were slacking off.
Okay.
What's up with that? 20 of you were slacking off.
Yeah.
Come on. I can't. Now, unless you tell us and say that 20 of you had a party together and watched all at the same time, okay. If somebody says and tell us that, then it's all right.
We'd be happy. You had a party.
You had a
Yay!
party, and we provided the entertainment. Yeah. Now, next time you have the party, let us know and send us some booze.
All right. So then I had the Respectful Real Review number 2 on Hereditary, where I talked about 2018's second best movie, and in my opinion,
which one was the first one?
A Quiet Place. So yeah, that's why I did that. 2018. Yeah, I
saw The Quiet Place.
Wait, yeah, I know.
I like The Quiet Place.
Okay, cool. But did you see Hereditary?
No. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? You know how busy I've been with this blog?
Let me tell you, you want to cry. You want to feel pain deep down inside? Watch Hereditary. That's that kind of horror. It's real life. Twist your guts. And then there's some real stuff that at the end you're like, where it goes, supernatural.
No, if I need to twist my guts, I just eat my own cooking.
Right. So I recommend that if you're going to watch this movie, where it depends. All right. Next, we had on the 25th post was King of the Kaijus.
King Kong versus Godzilla. Yay! Oh, you wanted me to say more about it?
Kaijus, no. Kaijus. Mom would have said, Hi-Ju!
Kaijus.
Sorry.
Yes, I wrote it. Read it. You'll love it. Some of my best work. Fabulous movie. You can see it free on YouTube. I know. I did. And you didn't think I was really going to pay money for this stuff, did you?
1933 movie?
No. This was 1960.
Oh, wow.
6? Well, it's 2 dates because there's a day it was released. 1 year it was released in Japan, and then the following year it was released in the United States. So it was actually.
So wow, it's 30 years later than King Kong.
Yeah. They got special permission from RKO. I think it was RKO that owns the original King Kong. They got special permission to use King Kong for this movie, and they even, in a sense, they even paid homage to the original because King Kong messes with a train. You know, he derails the train just like in the original. Grabs a girl in his sweaty little pouch, just like and climbs up on top of a building, just like in the original. So obviously, the people who made this movie knew their King Kong and loved their King Kong and were paying homage to him.
Yeah, they took some story beats and made sure they repeated.
So that if you're a King Kong fan like me, then you're watching this movie like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's just like in the original. Yeah, that's cool.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So great, and it was a good post. I read it, really good. Then number 26, post number 26 was a gamer's journal. It was going back a little ways, and we it was the first time we ever tried gaming together.
Right.
And it was Top Secret.
Secret Agent.
Yeah, Secret Agent role-playing game. It was fun, but didn't go as well as we planned it.
Yeah, our Dungeons and Dragons went much better.
Much better.
Much better.
And I'll probably revisit that sometime. All right, so...
Do you still have the game, Top Secret?
I do not. No.
I don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I don't know what happened to it. We'll probably have to find it online.
Yeah. No, it was available online. I saw pictures and stuff. It brought back memories. Took me way back. All right, so let's see.
My brother was Ricochet. Jose Figueroa played a Secret Agent Ricochet.
An assassin.
Remember those days?
Yeah. All right. He's like the only one that I can remember.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't remember any of the other names, but I remember so clearly his name.
You know why? Because he hated his spy name. Remember? Eyeball. He hated that. He was the eyeball.
The code name.
Yeah, you were the face, Mark was the fingers, and Jose was the eyeball, and he was like, why I gotta be the eyeball?
But his character had a mad cool name though. Ricochet.
Yeah.
Ricochet.
All right. Let's move it right along. The Reading Sanctum number 3. I talked about on the 27th post. I talked about a collection of books by Mike Krause. It's an apocalyptic series of books about a guy named Rick, and
another Rick.
Yeah, and he travels to California, and just as he's leaving the airport, the plane crashes. Planes start coming down. Cars start exploding. It's just a nightmare. And what happens is that it's
a bad time to visit California.
Well, he left his family in Virginia, I believe, and there in Virginia, his wife is with their 3 kids.
He's in California.
He's in California.
Completely the other side of the country.
Yes, and so
damn.
And their car explodes, over in Virginia, and so she's like, "What is going on?" And so we have this really traumatic event apocalyptic event that causes. He's got to try and get home to his family, and she's got to protect the house, the homestead,
right.
And so it's
very interesting.
It's 12 books, it's each book is really like 72 pages, so it works out to like 800 pages of really intense action oriented. It's terrifying as well. But there's a lot of energy.
Really interesting.
Yeah. I mean, just imagine. You're halfway across the country. You don't know what's going on with your family, And that crap is happening. And as he's going toward Virginia, crazy stuff is happening. And so what he's witnessing, he's like projecting onto his family. Like, oh my God, if this is what's happening here, what's happening there?
What's happening at home?
Yeah. So really, and it's 99 cents for the 12-book series.
Damn.
On Amazon. And so I totally recommend this author. He co-writes...
Who was this author?
Mike Krause.
Mike Krause.
Yeah, and the name of the book is Surviving the Fall. All right? Okay, so now we'll talk about the 28th post was Agents of Atlas.
Yay! I read the entire miniseries of called Agents. This is Marvel Comics, Agents of Atlas. Atlas was the name that Marvel Comics used during the 1950s. The 1940s, they were called Timely. The 1950s, they were called Atlas. And then in the 1960s, they became Marvel. In the 1950s, in Agents of Atlas, they have taken characters from the 1950s, disparate characters had appeared in the 1950s, and they combined them into a superhero team. For example, they had a comic book called Marvel Boy, which was about a human that was raised on Uranus, not on the planet Uranus.
Good clarification.
Everybody, let's stop snickering. The boy was raised on the planet Uranus, and he comes back to Earth as a champion. Okay, he had his own title. Another one is Namora, who is the female cousin of Namor, the Submariner. She had her own thing in the 1950s, and so this is what they did. They collected them, these 1950s heroes, in a story that takes place now. They collected them into a team called Agents of Atlas, and it was a 6-issue miniseries. I loved it. I loved it. The writing was superb. The artwork is amazing. These women never look better. Hubba hubba. The guys too. I wholeheartedly recommend the miniseries Agents of Atlas, and I recommend that you read my article. Derek?
Yes, really, really good article. I highly recommend reading it as well. And do we want to talk about the comic book platform that you read it on?
Oh, if you want, we'll give a shout out to
Read Comics Online.
Read Comics Online. You can read comics.
Thousands.
Free. I have yet to go looking for a comic, and they have not had it. I'm talking about, I've looked for comics, 1940s comics. They've had it. Okay? You can read them online free. readcomiconline.com?
I think so.
Or is it dot? No, I think it's .to. .to. I'll come back to you. I'll let you know for sure.
Okay.
But yes, I recommend.
Yeah, but I'm sure if you Google Read Comic Online, you should be able to find it.
And it's free. You don't even have to register. Just
read it.
Just start reading comics.
And your laptop will keep wherever you stop reading. Like, so I'm reading Ghost Rider from number 1 all the way to 1973's Ghost Rider, and I'm up to number 13, and it's going to pick up right at number 13.
It even has a little thing on the side that you could click to make the picture bigger. So sometimes, like when you're reading a comic and it has that double issue, that double page spread in the middle, well, they're giving you the whole double edged spread, but in order for you to see it, everything has gotten smaller, so you can click on that to make the picture bigger to make it easier to read. I'm telling you.
Really awesome.
Number one spot. Number one site.
Okay. Our post number 29 was Retro Jukebox number 1, where I chose some cartoons that I really liked the theme song. And what I did was we posted some YouTube videos of the cartoon theme songs of some retro 1960s, 1970s cartoons that I hadn't heard in a long time.
Saturday morning cartoons.
Yes.
Remember those days?
Oh my!
Saturday morning cartoons.
You could only watch it on. If you missed Josie and the Pussycats on Saturday morning, the cartoon, you couldn't see it until next Saturday.
Yeah.
It wasn't like just pop in the YouTube and.
Kids were fighting with their parents to stay home Saturday morning so they can watch these cartoons. I know I did.
Yeah, I know. So did I. Now, of course, we had Scooby-Doo back then, the Jetsons, and I didn't put any of those because you could still watch them. anywhere. Whereas, Magilla Gorilla, it's going to bring back some memories.
How much is that gorilla in the window?
What is it? Penny? I don't remember her name. Pebbles? No, it wasn't Pebbles. It was Penny something. All right. Penelope something. All right. So after the retro jukebox, we were on post number 30, which was that poll that we put up.
You put up a poll?
You put up that poll. Poll number
I
one.
put up a poll?
Yes, you put up a poll.
I put up polls. I did work.
And that poll, that took work.
That poll, no, that was teamwork. I got to tell you, we were given some misinformation as to how easy it was to make a poll.
Not easy at all.
It was not easy at all. Not easy at all. And I was ready to give up. I'll tell you the truth, I was ready to give up. But this man here does not know when to quit. Does not know how to quit. He can't spell quit.
Q-K-W-I-T.
He can't spell quit. He hung in there. Well, it seemed like hours. It was hours. He hung in there, and we finally figured it out. Now, yeah, I may have gotten the videos and no,
yep.
But this guy, if it wasn't for him, would never have happened. Never have happened.
No.
Can I pick partners or what?
Yeah.
The poll was the best James Bond theme song. The best theme song. Now, it's not the best James Bond song, because there are a lot of songs, because they also, a lot of times they have end credit songs.
You're still banging on that Katie Lang drum, aren't you?
Yes.
He's been saying, if it would have been a title song, I would have been able to use it. He loves that Katie Lang.
Okay, let me tell you the story then.
It's a gorgeous song.
Tomorrow Never Dies. They hired Katie Lang to do the theme song for Tomorrow Never Dies. And she does this theme song for Tomorrow Never Dies. Then at the last minute, they decide that she's not marketable enough. So they come up with a whole new song for Sheryl Crow to do as a theme song for the movie. So now I come and I watch the movie. I see Sheryl Crow. Fine. I hear Sheryl Crow. Fine. That's the theme song for Tomorrow Never Dies. They use the Katie Lang song for the end credits. But who pays attention to the end credits? The end credits are coming up and you're thinking, I got to go to the bathroom. So I never really paid attention to the song. I happened to hear a podcast about James Bond music in which they tell the story about Katie Lang's song and how it got booted to the end titles and how it's a much better song than the Sheryl Crow song, and that how she busts it out and that she outdoes Tom Jones. Tom Jones is known for hitting that note in Thunderball and going with it, that he holds that note. Well, Katie Lang in this song, she beats him. Now, intrigued, I go to YouTube, I hit, type in Tomorrow Never Dies, Katie Lang, and I listen to the song. Holy mackerel.
It is a great song.
Not only is it better than the one that they used for Tomorrow Never Dies, but it turns into my favorite James Bond song. But it ain't in the running because it's end titles, not the theme song.
Do I know how to get him started or what?
Anyway, we did the poll. It is all the James Bond theme songs, not all the movies, because some movies did not have a theme song. They had an instrumental. Dr. No, For Much of Love, On Her Majesty's Secret Service were instrumentals. So it is not, they are not included. It is the theme song, the opening credits theme song. You get to vote. The voting is still open. Go check it out. The voting is still open. You get to vote as to which one is your favorite. And we included videos of all the songs. so you can listen to the songs again and help you make up your mind.
You can actually vote more than one time. So I would suggest we have it open for a month.
Right.
We decided that we'll close voting December 1st. So for all of November, you get an opportunity to vote on this poll. And vote multiple times. You can.
Some people have voted for You Only Live Twice. I know some people have voted for Diamonds Are Forever. I voted for Your Eyes Only. Lewis voted for Skyfall. I know 3 people who voted for Writing on the Wall from Inspector. So you can, take your pick, whichever one. I'm a little surprised that Goldfinger isn't doing better, considering how famous it is. I would have thought it would do better. So go out there and vote. Go ahead. What the hell?
For Your Eyes Only and A View to a Kill, I expect those to, get a couple of votes as well. So, all right. So that's the poll. Again, we're leaving it open for a month, and on December 1st will be the end, and we'll tally the votes and probably put a post or something
Right, we'll
to let
you
you know. All right. So, and after you vote, you could see the voting. So there'll be nothing gimmicky or fake about this.
Right.
It's all on the up and up. You can witness it after you vote.
Right. We have no personal agenda for this. So.
Yeah. It's just a fun little thing.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, it's James Bond. They are all winners.
Okay. All right. So on the 31st was our Geektoberfest culmination video celebration.
Was that where we told those scary stories?
Yes, that's where we told our stories.
That's where we dressed up in masks.
We costumed up. Captain Chaos.
Captain Chaos!
And the Count.
Da-da-da-da!
Yeah.
And the Count.
Yeah.
Or the no count.
I count.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You did count.
Okay. So that was our video. We've already gotten over that the same day that I posted it on October 31st. We had over 100. I'm sorry, 100. I'm dreaming. I guess. Sorry, fantasizing. 100
next year
views. So really happy with the way that it's been received. I wasn't sure how people were going to like it because, we're funny in the beginning, but then we got serious telling some real life stories. So, all right. Then, November 1st, Friday was our last post of the week.
For Geektober.
Geektoberfest, all in consecutive rows. So we have posted 32 posts. So that you can see the type of geeks that we are. All the things that we... 32 posts.
32 consecutive posts in 1 month.
Yes. So we're really proud of ourselves in the fact that we did
Yes,
that.
I am proud of myself. They look good, they sound good, they read good, and we're getting better.
And these videos, too, have been... even though we've been challenged a couple of times, we're rolling with the punches, and we're still doing it. We're still doing it. All right. Now we've gotten to the part where we're going to do a couple of shout-outs. Before we go over to what we're showing next week, what we're doing next week.
We got more stuff for next week?
Calm down. It's not that much. All right, so shout-outs. First shout-out. We are still grateful to all the people that we shouted out before.
Of course.
But now we want to add some more people to the pool of all of the. Now, I'm going to shout out first and foremost Dilcia Martinez.
Oh, is that her last name? That's her last name.
All right, so.
Woo! Last time we didn't know her married name.
Yeah.
So we couldn't. So we just
I
described her as the old married broad.
Well, yeah, we did. All right. So that was our first shout out. I want to shout out somebody that you know very well. Erica Henry.
Yes.
Thank you for your comments.
Yes.
Your likes.
And I'm still waiting for the list.
Okay.
You promised me a list?
Yeah, she did.
I'm still waiting on the list.
Shout it out and scold it at the same time.
No, that's good. Just telling you know, I'm holding you to it.
Okay. But yay! Woo! Erica Henry.
Erica! I love you, baby.
All right. Now, this is somebody that I know from Boston. I know you can't help that as a Yankee fan. But Marilyn Sanchez, shouting you out. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for, your comments and always being on the site and looking at what we do. So thank you. Again, it's we're grateful. Last person I want to shout out. I don't know if you have any shout outs.
I don't have any shout outs.
Okay. So the last person I want to shout out is Zulma. Zulma Ortiz.
Zulma. I want to Zulma.
Okay, so
remember those days?
Shout out. Woo!
Zulma Ortiz.
Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the flattering comments.
All the support.
Thank you for.
Thank you for years.
Thinking that I'm cute.
Years.
I appreciate you.
A friendship.
Thinking I'm handsome.
She didn't say handsome. She just said that you're cute.
I remember handsome. I remember that word handsome for some reason.
She told me to tell you that you're still cute.
I heard handsome. All right. So, if that's all our shout-outs...
Yeah, I don't have anybody to shout out.
Okay, so then I want to just tell you a little bit about what's coming up next week. We're always going to have our Sunday video. So Red Capers are going to continue its feature. So this is Red Capers number 4. Next week, hopefully, it'll be Red Capers number 5. Without any interruption, hopefully. And then, so on Monday, so this one's posting Sunday. Monday will be Junior's next post, which you want to tell us about what that's going to be?
Yes. Again, because of that Read Comics Online website, I'm taking a look at the Fantastic Four, Marvel Comics, the Fantastic Four, Year 1. I'm taking a look at, it's only 7 issues, because in its initial run, the Fantastic Four was a bi-monthly book. It was coming out every other month. So the first year is only 7. Was only 7 issues. So I'm taking a look at the first 7 issues of the Fantastic Four, and there's a lot of pictures, and it's great stuff. Come check it out, read it. I think you'll love it.
All right, so that'll always be our format. Sunday video, Monday Junior's post. Wednesday will be our subsequent video, which
an autopsy,
right, or a gaming video,
or some, something to that effect.
Yeah. All right, so
and then Friday.
Well, first let's talk about what we're going to do on.
Wednesday.
Wednesday's video is a. Are we going to do the autopsy on Pennyworth?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that'll be an autopsy video on...
There is a new show called Pennyworth that is about Alfred.
Batman's
Alfred, but this is... And Alfred, he's like in his late 20s, just out of the army. And it's his adventures just out of the army. Now, unfortunately, because of the greed of networks... we could only watch the first 2 episodes. Only the first 2 episodes were free on Amazon Prime. The rest of the season you had to pay for it. Unfortunately, we's poor. As poor, he's poor.
That's
He's
bull.
poor. I'm poor. We poor together. We don't have the money to be buying this stuff. So
We already pay for Amazon Prime and Netflix.
you know.
So you're gonna ask us for more money?
No, I don't think so. I don't
So
think
yeah,
so.
we'll.
So we saw the first 2 episodes that were the 2 free episodes. So we're going to do an autopsy on those 2. Tell you what we think and whether we recommend you should check them out and see the rest of the first season.
All right, so that'll be that video, and then on Friday will be my post, which I promised you reading Sanctum review of Phasma, the Star Wars book.
That's right.
And so I'm going to do that. I just didn't get a chance. I finished it. It's just a case of I just didn't get a chance to. I want it to be a lot of what's there, and I want to make sure there's enough for a good post.
Right.
And then we'll come back here to have our Red Capers number 5 on Sunday.
That weekend.
All right. So again, a recap: Red Capers will always be Sunday. Monday will be Junior's post. Wednesday will be some kind of video. And Friday will be my post. And then again, back on Sunday will be our Red Capers.
Right.
All right. So that's where we're going. It'll free us up to do better posts. Although I'm not embarrassed about any one of our posts. I think that the content was really good, superior to some sites.
Yeah. I got on. I'm not going to say what site this was. I got on. It was a James Bond site, and I got on the site and it had great graphics. You know, the it's not like us holding up a sign. You know, and had great graphics, and the rest was crap. I wasted 10 minutes of my life watching that thing. The only thing it had was great graphics. What the guy sat there talking about was crap. So I gotta tell you, compared to what we give you meat, no filler. We give you meat
and potatoes,
and a nice little Chianti on the side, you know. So okay, I'm holding up a sign. Yeah. So what? The rest of it is meat.
It's campy.
You could sink your teeth into it. What? So listen, seriously, we need you to keep hitting that like button. Okay? We need you to comment, please. We need you to comment. Even if it's just to say, I really like this, or to say, you guys are really stupid. It's okay. Comment. Also, and I mean this sincerely, suggestions, people. Please give us suggestions. My daughter Jamie already gave us a slew of suggestions about our next poll. Oh, by the way, Jamie, thank you. Thank you for your suggestions. Yes. For our next poll, she gave me a slew. I asked for a suggestion. She gave me like 6. That's service. Okay. So and Dilcia asked us to do an autopsy on Lost in Space. We're doing it. It's going to be on the whole season of Lost in Space. Gotta give us a little time because we got to watch the whole season. But it's coming. It is coming. So please, suggestions. What do you want to see? What do you want us to talk about? What do you want us to show you? What? Give us suggestions, please. Be as interactive with us as possible. If what we do is fun for you, the fun for us is your feedback. Okay, that's where our fun comes in. So please, let us know what you think. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you dislike, and give us ideas. Give us ideas, please. Sincerely. I'm sorry.
with that having been said, you have our appreciation for your attention and affection. Please continue to stomp that like button, hit that like button,
Caress that like button.
do something with that like button. Please continue, and don't forget to comment, to tell us what you like, tell us what we did right, or what you think we got wrong. As always, we ask that you continue to support our site. This is Louis Matos.
This is Junior Figueroa.
For the Mustache and The Beard.com. We say goodbye. See you later. Take it easy and
Peace.